Hi, Michael Glennon from Glennon Capital. Today's video, 5 key things to look for in this reporting season. So it's the interim reporting season. And so these are some of the things that we look for when we're looking at the companies in the portfolio, as well as companies that we've got an eye on that we're monitoring for potential investment. So the first thing we look at really is the outlook statement, and these things aren't necessarily in order, but one of the key things is the outlook statement. It's the statement that the company makes about how they think that the business will perform in the next several periods. So we like to see companies that have got some transparency in their earnings and a really firm idea about how the business is going to track for the next 6 months. And bear in mind, it's already February, so the company's already 1 month down. They've only got 5 months left to go in that reporting season. So outlook statement, very, very important. Companies with poor or outlook statements that are not clear will get punished. Shares will be sold off and there'll be weakness in those companies. So very key thing to look out for. The second thing that's important to look out for is volatility in the reported earnings. That's the profit of the business, or volatility in the margins that the business earns, which ultimately leads to profit. So if there's big swings in those margins, it's something that shows that the management hasn't got a good control of the business, or it's not a high quality business. There's other factors that are coming into play that influence the margins that the company is able to achieve on providing goods or services or whatever they do. The third thing that's important to look for is, and following on from that profit, is how the business has performed relative to the prior periods. So the immediately prior 6 months and the previous half year periods, given it's a half year reporting season, they've been reported immediately. So it involves a little bit more work. That's what we're here and we're doing every day, and that's what some of you pay us to look at for the companies that we invest in. But that half on half performance is very key to seeing how the business is progressing and that everything's on track, that the business is not deteriorating, and that sales and revenue and margins are being maintained. The next thing that's important to have a look for is to get the prior periods company presentation and have a look at how they report their numbers. If the company is consistently changing the way that the divisions are reported or the segmental reporting, and it makes it very hard to analyse, it's generally a good sign that they are trying to hide something or not be fully transparent with you so that you can get an idea on how the business is travelling. And the final thing that's very important to look for is companies that are late to report. It does show a little bit of a lack of internal control. Sometimes can have to do with the complexity of the business and the issues that are involved, but we don't like to see those companies that are reporting at the very end of the reporting period. It always makes us nervous thinking that something's wrong or that they were struggling getting their accounts together. So they're 5 things that we look for in the interim reporting season, things that you can look at. I hope this helps, and if you want to see more, look at our YouTube channel or our social media updates. Thank you.